chest out, and you want to make every defensive stop possible.
46-9 the score. Coming up, it'll be the Unforgettables post-game wrap-up. We'll recap the dominance of the Rams, get you set up for the next matchup between the Comets and the SSS Spartans on the road next Friday night.
Delay a game.
Flags fly, delay a game on the Comets.
Again. No, take that back. Encroachment against the Rams.
Oh, wow. Okay. So a penalty against Cleveland. Finally, we're seeing flags go against them.
I'll say it again, Wesley. Early in this game, the crowd was into it, the players are into it, and then 14 unanswered points later, this game was close. I mean, the Comets got to 20-9 on a long run by Jayden Chadwick, but it's been all Rams since then.
For sure. And the clock ticks away. Putting into motion. Goes Barber. Barber to Hinton. Hinton will get a couple of the carries. And you got to think also, you constantly are going back to Hinton, back to Hinton, back to Hinton for Clayton. And also, Chadwick's played, Amari Bryant's played, Sanders. These players are fatigued. They're wore out.
They are.
Because it's constantly going back to them over and over and over again. You're going back to the well. You're eventually polluting it.
And it starts up front. Both lines, offense and defense for the Comets, have been thoroughly beaten tonight.
46-9, the score in the final period of regulation or quarter. Clayton will move to 4-5 overall, 2-1 in the Greater News 3A Conference. That'll bump them now to second. For the Cleveland Rams, when the Horn Blairs, they'll go to 8-1 on the year. 3-0 in the conference and be outright the Greater News 3A champions, even though the season has not concluded.
Well, the season may not have concluded, but these are the final two undefeated teams in the conference.
Let's go down to the sidelines in P.D. Norris.
Yeah, right here on the sideline, we have a couple Comets getting attention by their trainers. A lot of fatigue going on with the Comets tonight, as the defense has been on the field majority of the game. So right now I think the Comets are just trying to stay healthy and look into next week.
Right you are, Petey. And, of course, number 9 for the Comets on the special teams, Jashawn Jacobs, making the stop there on number 28 of Marion Hampton. For once, Hampton can't take it to the house.
But he's certainly going to
earn
one of our player of the game honors. He has played a whale of a game tonight. And we got an injured player, so we're going to pause here. 6:12 remaining in the fourth and final quarter. It's Cleveland 46 and Clayton 9. Let's pause for this timeout on CRN Sports.
Sportsmanship, it means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad. Son.
Daughter. Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
Number 14, Tashay Emerson, the player that was down. He was able to walk off the field. We're set now for the continuation of the fourth quarter. 6:12 remaining in regulation.
Oh, man.
And here we go again. Flags are flying.
That's a hold.
It is an automobile wreck about at the 40-yard line. Slammed and bammed is number 4, Johnson, yes.
So Hampton gets the rest of the night off. And another hold. That's the 9th penalty against the Rams, but you wouldn't know they've been penalized 9 times.
No.
The way they've executed their offense tonight.
No, for sure. Clock ticks down. Under 6 minutes remaining here. 46-9. First and 22 with the ball on the 23 for the Rams coming up.
This is 26 unanswered points by the Rams after the touchdown by Jalen Chadwick got the Comets within 20-9.
And that was in the second.
That was in the second quarter.
They've not scored since then.
New quarterback in also for the Rams, Connor Stanley.
Are you sure? Number 12 was Locklear. He was with the ball.
Oh.
Takeaway. Flag is down. There was a lot of
that
impact.
Is okay,
wow.
Locklear is still in, and
yes,
we got
sir.
a flag for roughing the passer.
Wow. Player down, number 8 for the Comets.
That's
Chris Barber. He is limping.
I don't think that's Barber. I think that's Elijah
Is that Sanders? That's Sanders down.
That is Sanders.
Sanders went down earlier with losing, getting the breath knocked out of him, and now he goes down with a leg injury.
And another penalty against the Rams.
Trainers are rubbing his left ankle to try to absorb where the pain is. We are going to jump off here real quickly. We will come back for the conclusion of the fourth quarter and the post-game show here on CRN. For some reason, we have a 3-hour recording limit. I don't know why. It's supposed to be 5, but for some reason, we will part here for just a second. We will be right back on CRN. Stand by.